Finally tried the once-monthly afternoon tea in London, Ontario, Canada. The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, and the Yummy of Afternoon Tea, London, Ontario edition. I met up with a new tea friend to try afternoon tea at the Idlewyld Inn. When we arrived, there was some confusion about the number of guests, but we confirmed a few times we were only 2 people. They cleared away our third table setting, but we got to keep the third scone as they were already sitting on the table when we arrived. Let's get into the details, starting with the good. The good here was the quantity of food. There were 6 savory bites. 2 were seafood, shrimp and salmon. I don't eat either of those because I don't like seafood, and I didn't ask for no seafood ahead of time. The 4 savories I ate all tasted fine. The cucumber cream cheese, sans any bread, was decent, but I'd always prefer a classic bread sandwich. The deviled egg tasted quite good, and I thought it looked appealing too. I didn't know what the orange balls were on top. They tasted salty but not overly fishy. Actually, the menu says it's trout caviar. I don't know, I ate it and I survived. The rolled bread was chicken salad. It was pretty decent, even though I tasted raw onion. The tart was onion and mushroom, but it was not served hot nor even warm. I didn't love that. My new tea friend said the seafood items tasted good. After removing my seafood items, I ate every single savory bite that was on my plate. I'll save the scone for the yummy part, but the sweets were also ample in quantity. They were served on their own tier, and we each had ample items, including an almond tart, an apple cake, a cheesecake triangle, a chocolate biscotti, and a shortbread cookie, and a chocolate-covered strawberry, and a macaron. Yes, that's 7 sweets, very generous. In terms of taste, nothing really tasted awesome or noteworthy. My favorite sweet bite was the chocolate-covered strawberry. You know your tea queen loves it when those make it onto the plate. I was excited by the almond tart, thinking it was probably frangipane, but it was quite dry, so that was kind of sad. Overall, these sweets were all quite dry. I even dipped that biscotti into my tea to help it. How rude! Nothing indulgent or decadent here in terms of sweets. New tea friend appeared even less impressed by them. Anyway, overall, the quantity of food served was the good aspect here. So, moving on to the bad. I did not like the make-your-own-tea experience here. It included a tea chest and basic tea bags. I chose Earl Grey, but I don't love this method. I would prefer to be served a pot of proper loose-leaf tea and not have to put the labor in myself. I also did not love that each course was served independently. As I said, the scones were waiting on the table when we arrived, but we told our server we wanted our savories first. So they were served and we ate those first, then the scone basket, and then after we were done those, the sweets were brought out on their own tier. I prefer all the food to come out on a shared tier or individual tiered plates all at once, mostly for the photos and videos, but also it would help the plates look more full. Serving it this way does not nicely illustrate how much food each guest received. There is a lot of white space on these tiers. I would rethink this serving choice. Onwards to the yummy. I'm happy to say that the scone was the yummy bite here. While it wasn't a pretty scone, it was fresh and buttery. It wasn't the type of scone that you cut in half to load up. It was more of a break off into pieces to eat one at a time type scone. Each guest got 1 scone and it was served with the smallest amount of clotted cream and 2 jams. We asked for a second cream helping so we could both have one. Sadly, we were initially served 1 serving of rancid cream, which my new tea friend unfortunately didn't know until she had already tried it. The rancid serving was replaced when we pointed it out, but I feel bad that she had to eat that to begin with. I asked and they confirmed that they are serving the blue labeled jars of cream. I think we both agreed that the scone was the best bite of this afternoon tea. Kudos for serving proper clotted cream, but let's make sure guests aren't ingesting rancid jars left over from last month's service. I will note that our service was fine during our visit, even if we did have to prepare our own teapots. This venue is pretty outside and inside with a couple of different dining rooms. London, Ontario is pretty devoid of afternoon tea services, so they're lucky to have Idlewyld Inn as an option, even if it's only once per month. This afternoon tea costs $55 per person. I don't have a problem with that pricing for this venue and its offering. Although I'd really like to see the tea bag teapot situation be improved at this price level. Overall, my Queen of Afternoon Tea rating is 3.5 out of 5 stars. Over to you. Would you go here for afternoon tea? Share your impressions in the comments below, and please give this video a heart or a like to help boost it. Until next time, tea friends, keep on sipping.